Well, EA Sports woke up feeling generous this morning because the second gift of 400,000 coins is live in Madden 24. Now, Soul family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your weekend. I'm not gonna lie, your boy is kind of running on fumes right now as I record this video, but that's not stopped me before. Now, you guys probably guessed it. In this video, we are talking about the second full free legend player, which is now available in Madden 24. I'm gonna talk about how you get the player, how many coins you can get for the card, which player you should pick, and if you should even pick this pack today. Okay, let's get started with the first part of this video, which is how do we get this full auctionable and tradable legend card for free? Well, simply, we're going to our solo challenges, and you guys probably know this already, but as you guys can see, I have played through 189 solos in this game, a fat number, but that's enough to get me my second full free legend in Madden. Now, the way this works is pretty simple. You're going to collect stars as you go through your solo challenges. With your stars, you're going to get these legend tokens, and every time you get up to 16 tokens, you get a full free legend. So once you get the first set of 16 tokens, that's a full free legend. Then you can get 16 more to get a second full free legend in this game. As you guys can see, there's actually some solos in here, like in week 23, where I believe you actually get an additional token by simply playing through these solos. So as you guys can see right here, a legend token pack when you beat Rod Smith's final challenge, and there might be another one. Yeah, there's another one right here for Rondé Barber's final challenge. So realistically, if you guys are going through and you're trying to grind out these solo challenges, I would recommend you play week 23 and 24 first. These ones are going to give you some additional tokens, where the other solos, they don't give you that. Because with the other challenges, like week number 22, for example, in Mike Allstott's final challenge, it's 100 coins instead of a token. So if you guys are looking to get tokens in the quickest way possible, you gotta play through week number 23 and you gotta play through week number 24. By playing through just those two sections of solos, you're gonna get a total of 6 tokens. That's kind of crazy. Whereas if you play through like week 22 and week 21, you'd only get a total of 2 tokens, which is a lot worse. So absolutely, as you guys are grinding your solos in this game, play through week number 23 and play through week number 24. Now, next up, what do we do with these tokens, and should we get the pack today? Now, hold on. Before we talk about that, boys, tomorrow is Championship Sunday in the NFL. AFC and NFC Championship games. I'm pretty fired up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure which team I think is more likely to upset, but I think it's got to be the Chiefs, man. I'm gonna say that. Now, of course, with the games on tomorrow, you better believe your boy is making some picks over on Underdog Fantasy. Here's a couple of the picks I've gotten cooked up so far. If you guys are interested in making picks on the games tomorrow, you can check out Underdog. It's linked in the description. And the app is honestly just like a super fun place to make picks on NFL games, and depending on how many you get correct, you can win some cash. It's that simple. So if you want to check it out, I will leave Underdog linked down below in the description. Click that link to check it out, and as you're about to sign up and create your account, put in the promo code SWIFT. What that's going to do is match your first deposit up to $100, and number 2, give you a Christian McCaffrey 0.5 yards line. That's a layup, brother. I'm not missing that one. He's obviously getting a yard or more. We're clicking the higher, and that's a free pick. All right, now let's get back on track with the video, and let's talk about whether or not you guys should be opening this pack up today, if you should be saving it. What's the strategy here? To be honest with you, I would say there's kind of some differing opinions that people have, but let me give mine. Oh yeah, and really quickly, the way you guys get this pack is simple. Go to your program legends right here, and it's going to be the first pack in the top left corner, the legend token exchange. We're going to knock this one out right here, boys, and we are going to claim another full free legend in Madden 24. I feel like GS from back in the day. Now, very importantly, once you have claimed this pack, whether you click square or whether you click O on this screen right here, will determine your fate as to whether or not you're allowed to save this pack. Now, when I say save this pack, what do I mean? Well, if you save this pack and you don't open it quite yet, it's going to get updated with new legends. So say, for example, next week we get an awesome legend drop and you want to get one of those legends for free. Well, if you don't open this pack up, you don't open it up today, you'll be able to save it until those new legends come out in Madden. But if you do open this up, you look through the options and then you click O, unfortunately, it's not going to update with new cards. So for me personally, I'm clicking O right here. I'm not opening it yet. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Okay, so now it's decision time. Do we open this pack up or do we not? Well, let's get a little bit of advice from mutt.gg. If you guys don't know, mutt.gg is basically a website where we can sort and figure out a bunch of information about different cards in Madden. I'm going to filter this down by price so we can see the most expensive legends in this game. And in terms of prices right here, as you guys can see, these first few cards are LTD players. They're selling for $771, $750. Unfortunately, the LTDs aren't in this pack. But of course, the base 94 overall players, they are in this pack. So right now, Rondé Barber looks like he's selling for about $390K. That's how we can make the $400K that I talked about at the start of this video. Mike Allstott at $373, not a horrible price. And then Rod Smith Smith, Jared Allen at about like 370. Now, just kind of looking at those numbers, there's two different opinions you can take on this. Number one is that realistically, will we get a legend player that's going to sell for more than like 370k or more than 400k when it drops in the next couple of weeks? I don't even think so. Because to be honest with you, even if they drop a really good legend in Madden 24, I don't expect the card to be selling for more than 400k because of the fact that so many people have this pack and so many people are saving it and waiting for a card that's more quote-unquote expensive. But the flip side of things is basically this exact same argument but flipped over. You can basically guarantee that whatever legend card comes out next week is selling for at least 370,000 coins, potentially more. Obviously 370k is kind of like the floor. Realistically, they're not going to sell for less than that on day one. And even just looking at some numbers now, as you guys can see, Rondé Barber and Mike Allstar are down to 320k already. So in my personal opinion, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait 2 weeks maximum on this pack. I'm going to give it 2 weeks. If we get a good legend next week, I'll open up the pack, I'll pick the player. If we don't get a good legend next week, I'll hold on to it one more week. But then no matter what, that second week, so 2 weeks from now, I'm going to open the pack and select the card because realistically, like I said before, do I think we're going to get a legend that's selling for upwards of 500,000 coins? It's going to be tough. I don't necessarily see us in that situation. I'll hold out for a couple of weeks, but once we get to that 2 week point, I'm just going to be thinking in my head, realistically, I'd be getting a legend that's going to sell for the same price now as in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks. So I might as well just take the coins. So yeah, that's going to be my personal strategy. I don't know if picking your legend today is the best idea. It feels like the legends are a little bit too inexpensive. Like Rondé Barber and Mike Allstott have now gone down to 320k, and they'll probably be even less by the time you're watching this video. That feels a little bit inexpensive. I would hold on to it for 2 weeks. If there's a good legend next week, pick it, open up the pack. I'm not saying you need to wait 2 weeks exactly. I'm saying I'm going to give it 2 weeks, and within 2 weeks, if we get something good, then I'll open this up. Now, I know another question I'm going to be getting is, Swift, should I be grinding these solo challenges? Is it worth grinding these solos? To be honest with you guys, I would say it probably is. Like, boys, these solo challenges aren't that hard to do, and the reward you get of 400,000 coins is very, very nice. Like, that's going to be basically allowing you to buy any 94 overall card in this game. You can basically pick up one of the better cards in Madden 24 with this solo challenge reward. So for me personally, if you haven't played through these solo challenges, I think it's worth it. Again, like I said though, started off with the 2 most recent weeks of solos. Those ones are going to be giving you more tokens when you play them compared to the other solos in this game. And again, I'm not making my selection today. Not going to hold on too long though. Like, I'm not going to be going through holding on for months upon months. Realistically, I don't know how many more drops of the legend promo we even really have. I think realistically, there's only like 2 or 3 more, and then we're going to get to Ultimate Legends. So I think the worst case scenario would be holding on to this pack until the last drop of Legends. If you wait until the last drop of Legends, that's not a good situation because then everyone's just gotta open it up and they gotta sell their card. Realistically though, like I said, are we gonna get a player that's super expensive in the next couple of weeks? I'm not necessarily sure we are. So although I'm holding here, I mean, I don't know how much more value I'm truly going to extract. Either way though, it's good free coins. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. If you want to check out Underdog Fantasy, I will leave that linked down below in the description. Use the promo code SWIFT, SWIFT, as you guys are signing up. And until next time, fellas, have a wonderful day. I'm out. Love y'all. Enjoy the games tomorrow. Peace.